Okay, let's hear. Ah, dude, don't. Wow, oh my god, dude. Right off the bat, the menu was very different. Like, every menu. Ha, good times. After loading in, I decided to keep my name Bob, as that was indeed the default survivor name back in the day, and started my venture in South Zone 1. Dude, the sounds, wait. The second thing I noticed was the fact that you cannot remove the bob when attacking things. Oh, the old menu! Also, crafting things sounds like the Minecraft smithing table. Oh, and the engrams. Oh boy, the engrams are very different. Wait. What the hell? Bro, are trying to guide me to some treasure. We don't have this in normal game. There's no we have the moon. No, this is new. I just noticed. So it's version 2.3.4, which is probably like one of the first versions ever released. And you have this, like, Rainyugnet, the animated series, and what the... After that, I have seen everything there was to see as of right now, and so my next goal was to level up. However, even on my rates, leveling up takes ages. After getting disappointed by hats, I wanted to try to get some metal for levels, and on the way there, I noticed that the bola is nowhere to be found in the engram menu. Okay, just ignore this search tab, because I didn't see it yet, okay? Don't blame me. What? You get half the set here? Huh? After making it to the metal, I concluded that you get yeah. After leaving though, since the area around me was relatively safe, I made some foundations for levels. Can't go wrong with them. Why is this here if it's level 15? And why is the bowl so far away, dude? Who made this? After making many foundations, I finally remembered that there is an explorer node on the nearby mountain. Except there isn't. I forgot, explorer nodes were added later. The top of the hill was useful since I got crystal to make a spyglass. Afterwards, I finally hit level 15, made a bow and some arrows. Oh, you craft arrows so fast. Oh my god. No crosser. Where crosser? Oh my god, no crosser. Damn, bro, you got Spinos before GTX. After making it to the beach, I killed a bunch of dodos for hide to make crafts. My favorite. Wait, I have. Oh, let's go. Okay, let's hit level. Afterwards, I made a spyglass and noticed that the Spino was very low level. Either way, I couldn't kill him nor tame him, so instead I took my ref for test drive. Why is the ref so dark? It's so fast! Hello, people! Hello!
Got pain.
Using the remains of the Fallen, I made another raft and finally learned the big boy engrams. Afterwards, it was finally time to shift my focus into taming something. Sit down, grandson. Let me tell you a story of how we used to spoil meat back in the day. While looking for something to tame, I ran into a blue drop that I couldn't open, as well as a sky. What the hell is this guy? Why is it so small, bro? Ah, the contract. Oh. After leveling up a bit more, I could finally open the drop and the reward was...
You're broke!
After that incredible disappointment, I paid a visit to the local obelisk to see if there are any bosses. Well, turns out there is. The boss in question is the Broodmother, and you need an assortment of different items as well as a bunch of artifacts. Before leaving, I wanted to have a mobile base, for now at least, so I built on the raft. However, while crafting the mortar and pestle, I alt-tabbed, and when I returned, I almost died to... Oh no, I actually died to zombies. Dude, I was AFK for a bit, man! On the way back, I died again, as usual. Oh my god. And again because piranhas deal 30 damage. However, the third time I spawned right by my stuff, so I took it back and got my sweet revenge on zombies. Continuing my shenanigans, I wanted to kill this megalodon that was a bit too close to the shore, so I tried a few ways to get him to come closer to me until my brain finally activated and I realized that, I have a raft actually. So I got the raft, went above him and killed him. After turning the megalodon into meat, I remembered, it's X only one, oh my god. Yeah, this ends up being very problematic later in the video.
You're broke!
After that, I decided to look for the bowler one final time. Filter, bowler. No bowler, bowlers don't exist. And I'm hungry. Schmitty! Make a Mishli! A crossbow, and notice that the sound effect of the crossbow is way different. After seeing everything there was to see at West Zone 2, I changed my course back to South Zone 1 to grab some more metal. No. Whoa. Back to base. Raft, I deposited all my metal and killed that Spino from earlier for some levels. Slight issue. While harvesting him though, the local piranhas made sure to avenge their fallen comrade. And it was at this point too that I realized that death beams do not exist. As of right now, Old Ark is miles harder than New Ark. Anyway, after grabbing my stuff, I died again. However, my stuff was literally at the shore this time, so I managed to grab it freely. Unfortunately though, I have to spoil all the meat again. Next, it was finally time to make some serious progress. By that I mean tame one of those baby looking tracks. He was stuck in between a few trees, so tracking him was easy. While waiting for him to tame, I noticed that despite having times 8 taming, it still takes ages to tame something. Name your trike. Trike. Using him I could harvest a bunch of narco berries and steam berries, which is all I'm really after, to be honest. After letting my trike defend my raft, I remembered that there's a cave close by, so I absolutely wanted to check it out. Whoa, this looks so different. Okay. The first thing I did after entering the cave was get baited by some fake crystals. What I noticed though is the fact that the layout is exactly the same, and because of that I had to go all the way around since rappels don't exist. After making it out of the cave, I farmed like crazy, made a gazillion narcotics, and used the trike's broken ability, called Deal So Much Knockback That Nothing Can Hit You ability, to kill a Spino. And after that, I wanted to absolutely tame something strong, either an RG or a Pteranodon. So just in case I made some traps, I went looking for high level Pteranodon. Spoiler alert, I didn't find the Pteranodon. Instead of wasting more time, I changed my course to Card Island, as this way I'll get to do a cave on the way and also maybe tame Rex? I don't know yet. And the cave I indeed conquered. I stopped a lava cave on the way, and let me tell you that this cave is huge. This cave wasn't anything too difficult except for a bit of parkour. This time, instead of jumping here and falling like an idiot, I learned my lesson since the last video and decided to go around this time. No! Oh my god, how do I get out? After making it out of the cave, it didn't take too long for me to arrive on Carn Island. Do gigas exist? Yes, okay. And as such, the secondary goal is to tame a giga, and boy, gigas are very different in this version. While looking for a high level RG, I caused only havoc on Carn Island, and it didn't take too long for me to find this guy. Yes, that guy has to die. While going back to the raft, I found a blue drop stuck on the top of a rock, which reminded me, back in the day people actually used to put vaults where drops would land, so you couldn't transfer to any other server. After going towards the Alpha Raptor, I messed up big time. Not only did I get raided, I also had no way to stop and deal with anything, because if I did, I would most probably die. It's like, I obviously died, because Fortitude is useless and doesn't provide you with any insulation. After respawning, I got noticed by a stupid RG that I couldn't really kill without kissing my base goodbye. So I tried running away. The only problem was the fact that the RG did not want to give up.
Job's not finished. Job finished? I don't think so.
So I obviously died. The raft, however, continued its path and made it all the way to the shore, where I boarded it again, but now I had to deal with this guy. Okay, but like, can you walk off now, or... After taking revenge of the Carno, I rebuilt my raft and made sure to take revenge on that RG from earlier as well. Then, since I noticed that the Trike's knockback is incredibly overpowered, I decided to put it to the test and see if it's strong enough to kill an Alpha Raptor. Yes, it absolutely is. Yeah, Trike is broken. After killing the Alpha Raptor, I could finally learn the flag set and freely make my way inside the cave. After actually entering the cave, I had a limited time to finish it. Why? Because I'm freezing. I didn't pay too much attention to it the first time and spent precious time grabbing a useless cave drop. After grabbing it, I finally realized that I'm dying and I almost got out of the cave. Why did I say almost? Well, that's because I had no more health and I couldn't jump, so I died. No! No! After making my way back to the cave, my stuff was gone. I tried using a parachute to see if it's perhaps at a lower level, however parachutes are of course very different in this version. Ah, parachute users too, nice, good to know. The third time I made a height set to hopefully tank the cold, but as I've said before, fortitude is useless and this didn't work. I did kinda learn how parachutes work, so I went all the way down, grabbed the artifact, but not my stuff. Don't do this to me, game. When I got too low to continue, I put down a campfire I made earlier and waited. Truly the most immersive experience of all time. Wait, I lost the tranks. Fuck. While looking around Carno Island in my new gear, I stumbled across this. Oh, yes, we have a winner. The only issue though, dying in the cave meant I also lost my 4 gates, so I have to grind them again. While doing this, I hit level 60, which means I can craft both the Rex saddle and the Spinal saddle. Afterwards, it was finally time to tame an archer. This is a good time for me to tell you about old kibbles. The kibble we have nowadays is amazing, but what we had back in the day was way more painful to make. Basically, there was a rotation of dinos that you have to go through to actually make kibble. For example, for Rex, we needed Scorpion kibble. I don't make kibble this video because I just can't be bothered. What I did instead though was look for more Rexes. No, not that Rex. Not that Rex. 440, 20, no. Instead of a Rex, what I found was an Alpha Carno, and you know I gotta abuse the strike strength to the max. After the RG tamed, I took back the primes for some free spoil meat, demolished the trap because, you know, picking up structures was out of the question back in the day. I noticed that the RG is stupidly fast. You know, the face looks good, but the body looks horrendous. Little wardrobe. Still, speed is all I care about, and in this version, leveling up movement speed is allowed. Another thing worth mentioning is the fact that the RG can't attack while landed. Very bullshit feature if you ask me, but I'm not gonna question it. Alright everybody, welcome to the I don't know which edition of Teaching You OG ARK. So, back in the day there was no meat cooldown, so what people would do, they would get macros and force feed the dino 20 meat at once for like, I don't know, 300 health. After not finding anything on Carno Island, I returned to South Zone 1 to build my permanent base. Oh, by the way, Quetzals exist, but they are impossible to tame as a solo player. You don't have grapples, you don't have nets, you don't have rider weapon using, you don't have anything. It's untamable. After finishing everything I wanted, I set out to tame the 2 utility dinos. Notice anything different? Exactly, Redwood does indeed not exist. However, this doesn't mean that what exists is bad. It kinda looks pretty good. After finding an Enki, I tried picking him up and Huh? What? Is this a lie? Anyway, I ain't got time for disappointments. I got bosses to kill and gigas to tame, and as such, I entered the local cave. Okay, place your bets. What will I get from this drop? Number 1, metal cable blueprint. 2, compass blueprint. 3, compass, no blueprint. Or 4, primitive pike. Man, just give me the artifact. After making it out of the cave, I wanted to explore the snow, however, I forgot to take into account the fact that I have 100 HP and that fortitude does fucking nothing, god fuck. So I obviously died. I'm pressing no, I can't go. As such, I waited on the local mountain for it to turn day, and when it eventually did, I made a run for my stuff. Made it back just to respawn here in case I die, and lost my stuff. Forever. Wait, does he have my stuff? No. Yes, you need pelt, but how do you get pelt? Before worrying about pelt though, I geared up. Again. And started grabbing bags with me to prevent such scenarios from happening in the future. Then I finally set out to tame Rex. Carno Island was the obvious choice, but guess what? I'm freezing at 0 degrees with 20 fortitude, so I need to wait for it to turn day. I'm fucking done. After it turned day, I made my way back to Carno Island and found 2 decent Rexes. So you probably know what happens next. Okay, I was just kidding, you probably don't know what happens, because Rexes are, you know, before the DLC patch, but they are smaller than we have nowadays. And what does this mean? Well, they don't fit in the trap. At this point, the fact that they don't run when they get high torpor came in handy, because all I had to do was just keep ranking him and not need to worry about him running away. Easy. Alright, what's here? Yo, good stuff, okay. Before tackling the other Rex, I made a temporary second base here on Carno Island to repair my crossbow. No! After that heartbreaking defeat, I made some primes, yada yada, gave it to them, restocked, blah blah blah, and finally tamed the Rex. Oh my god, I got the Rex, baby, name your Rex. Before leaving, I gave my RG the perfect name and went back home to make a saddle to finally test out this bad boy, 8 years later. First of all, he has the model walk. Second of all, his roar is ugly as hell. Basically a cow.
Hell no, man. What the fuck, man?
And after a long day of racing local wildlife, I returned home to make some After that, I returned back to the snow. Not because I care about it in particular, but because I really need that Skylord artifact. My initial plan to get Pelt was to kill a Megaloceros. However, that didn't really work out well. Next plan was to kill mammoths, and using the bags I had, this seemed pretty easy. But instead of harvesting them with the RG, I used my hatchet. And this worked out wonders, as I almost got enough pelt from these 2 mammoths to make the full set. And I don't have enough pelt. On the way to the snow, again, I ran into these 2 Spinos that I wasn't so sure whether to tame or not, so I let them be for now and fulfilled my quest of getting enough pelt. Here we go, full set. Okay, you know what? Let's tame those Spinos actually. First Spino was easy enough because he had no way to get up to me and I could hit him until he fell unconscious.
It's over, Anakin! I have the high ground!
The problem with Spinos, you see, is the fact that they have the torpor drain of a Giga and the strength of a Gallimimus. Oh, and the saddles are expensive as fuck. After I turned back to the Spino, I noticed that something was dealing damage to it. A raptor. They were stuck inside of him. Oh, dude, no way, dude, this actually happened, bro. While the boy was taming, I trained this low-level Spino. And now you may be wondering, okay, but why not just train the high level that's a few steps away? Well, you see, I don't want to mess with this shit again. And I'd rather use narcotics for something else, like the Giga. After the Spino sting, I gave them befitting names and started a long journey back home. Because as you already know, cryopods, nada, no cryopods. Alright, package is secured. Back to the snow. While going to the Skylord cave, I found the entrance to the ice cave. It seems to be planned, however, there's nothing here. The cave was incredibly dark, however, nothing a bit of gamma couldn't solve. The spikes still exist, except they aren't spikes this time, and it's a literal void. Yeah. After grabbing the artifact, the cave spiked up in difficulty by removing the ability for me to see.
No. Wait.
What the game doesn't know is that I use my brain to open the inventory to see just a bit. Easy cave. After grabbing my RG, I paid a visit to the penguins to see if they exist. Ed.
Wow, man. Damn.
After looking around for more gigas on every mountain that I flew past, I entered the last cave, which is by far the biggest and best looking cave when compared to all existing caves. One slight issue though, I need to get over there, but there's no grapples in this version, and I'm not doing this whole cave, no. Oh. What I did instead was head out of the cave, but my character decided to take a short nap. After exiting the cave, I returned home to gear up for the cave, but this ended up being useless as I just risked going in the cave with Margie, which actually ends up working. Thank you. You know, I'm pretty sure this is the last artifact, and the last things that I need to do is to tame a few more things. After scouting the map for Gigas and Raxes, and finding none too, I grabbed some silica pearls to make the 2 spinal saddles. At sunrose, I found decent level Rex and wanted to trank him. The only problem being the fact that he was fighting some Dimorphodons, and when I said, nah, fuck it, I'm tranking him, he bit the dust. Okay, remember those saddles I got earlier? I wanted to put them to good use to tame the specific dino to get a bit of help with the broodmother. After the quick taming spree, I took everybody back home, which took a surprisingly long amount of time. I wouldn't wish transporting a Carbonemis even to my worst enemy. After that, I went looking for axes for the final goddamn time. "68, come here, boy." I don't think I need to show me taming anything again, but just know that after they tamed, I had to take them back home, and trust me, this is unbelievably painful. It's not painful because of the distance, oh I don't care, it's painful because they get stuck on the smallest rocks and the stupidest places imaginable. Why am I living in a 40-billion-year-old game, dude? After getting them back home, I found some metal for saddles, and while the metal was smelting, I leveled up the Spinos and the Rexes respectively. Then I took all the tributes and whoa. You didn't think I'm skipping the Giga, did you now? Well, that's because I'm not, even though I plan to. Let's go tame the king of the island. To prepare for such a titanic creature, I made another crossbow and used all the narcotics I had left in my base to make tranks. I have one shot at this, so I'd better make it count. Is that it? Oh my god, we have a Giga. What level? I think I can actually tame this guy. Yeah, but I'm freezing. Okay, I need to go back home. Since the gig was in a weird spot, and I didn't want to use stone gates, because he seemed to deal more damage than usual, I remembered about an old island Giga taming spot. This hole right here. It's close by, and if you get the Giga stuck in the hole, you can trap him with one gate. So that's what I was going for. Okay, so now I just gotta wait for him to come inside. Whenever you're ready, man. Okay, come. Yes, go. Oh my god. Let's go. Dude, if I mess this up, no. Let's go. I can't get out though. After giving him a few narcos, I killed the local bounty for primes, and all I had to do now was wait for him to tame. Okay, let's see stats. We have 110 140,000 health. What the fuck? Well, that explains why he wasn't getting fucking bloody when I was shooting you with the arrows, man. Holy shit. Hello, Daddy. Apparently you do exist. Okay, well, not I can carry you, but welcome. You have tamed a Giganotosaurus. Hell yeah. Post-tame, he got 30k HP and 40% melee. Now, 40% melee may not seem like a lot, but I feel like he has 1000 base melee. I'm not sure though. Anyway, taking such a force of nature back home is very easy as he doesn't give a damn about any single rock that stands in his way. Same goes for the dinos. After arriving with the new acquisition, I geared up for the boss and took everyone to Green Obelisk. Why green? Because it has the most space and will make for the most interesting fight. As always, the main problem was having enough mental fortitude to tolerate Rexes getting stuck on every single existent rock. Ah.
Come on, man.
After making it to Green Obelisk, I took everyone on the main platform, one at a time. Last thing I wanted to desperately do was clear out the big rocks around the arena, and once that was done, it was time for none other than the Broodmother herself. Okay. No, give me, come here. Yes. Is that? Oh, that's the boss. Ah, okay. Well, I just want you to come in the middle of the arena so everybody can just... Okay, perfect, and go, guys. Well, I was trying to get my RG back so it doesn't die. This happened. Ah, she's dead. Lol, okay. Nice. Cool flag. Last thing I did before leaving was give myself a Giga Saddle. Why? Because there is absolutely no chance for me to hit level 85 and I just want to test him out, okay? Blame me all you want, I don't care, the challenge is done. Whoa. Bro, the sound effect is so good. Well, that's it. I hope you enjoyed this video. Old Ark was truly an incredible experience back in the day, and the reason I believe it's lost its spark is because nowadays everybody knows how to play the game. Back in the day, nobody knew how to play it, everybody was a noob, and I feel like that was the main reason why the game was so popular. Anyways, if you want to play this for yourself, remember you can find it in my Discord, subscribe, and goodbye.